People think that money and success are going to give them the freedom and the happiness, but the only true liberating thing is to be who you really are. It's the easiest way to move through life and to have the relationships and the love and the success that actually speaks to your soul. What's better, coaching or hypnotherapy? In this video, I'm going to break down when to use which one. If you are a business owner or you are interested in living a more purposeful and abundant life, then this is something really important to understand. The short answer is a combination of both will absolutely get you the best results, which is why I combine them both in my introductory sessions. But I'm going to dive into this a little bit deeper so that you can get a better understanding of what modality and tools to use depending on where you're at and where you're wanting to be. So let's dive into this deeper. Coaching is really helpful when you want to strategize, when you are goal setting, when you are wanting more focus and direction and support with orienting yourself in relation to some goals that you have. This is really helpful if you need to work through your ideas and understand where you're at and really make a plan about where you're going. This is really helpful to understand yourself more deeply and your values and really orient yourself in relation to the goals that you have. Sometimes people come to me asking for a hypnotherapy session or a rapid transformational therapy session, and I ask them what they want support with, and they start listing every single thing that is going on in their life. And they don't have a clear idea of what they're actually wanting help with. So in this case, coaching is absolutely essential first, because if you are just feeling really overwhelmed with all of the things happening in your life and you don't really have a sense of direction, or maybe it's just gotten muddied, let's say you have a business and you're needing to get clarity around what to do when, it can be a lot more helpful to start with coaching. Because hypnotherapy is really, really effective if you have a specific problem you're trying to solve. So if you know you have a limiting belief of some kind, if you know you're blocked and you know where you're blocked, then it's going to be so easy for you to go to a hypnotherapist and ask them to help you with that specific thing, and you will get amazing results. However, sometimes people come to me and they say, I tried doing an RTT session or a hypnosis session with someone else and it was kind of helpful, but I don't really know if it really made a very big difference. And it's usually not because the session didn't work, but it's because they didn't work on the right thing first. So this is why coaching can be absolutely essential to do at least one session before diving into a full hypnosis session. So let's say you are clear on your goals, you know what you want, but you just feel stuck. This is a great time to do a hypnotherapy session and access the subconscious mind and the hidden parts of your psyche that are causing you to self-sabotage or procrastinate, play small, or whatever it is that is holding you back from accomplishing your goals easily. So after doing a hypnosis session, you will gain a new perspective. You will see the world through a different lens. And with this new awareness, you may shift the goals that you have, especially when you have a coach or a therapist that specializes in helping you to align to your soul path and your soul lessons, which is not just helping you to achieve any goals, but things that are actually aligned deeply with your heart and your soul. So with your new perspective, after doing a hypnosis session, it's then really helpful to also have a coaching session again, because then you can reorient and realign your goals based on your deeper alignment. For example, I had a client who's a life coach, and she came to me and asked me to help her make the same amount she made last year in the first quarter of this year in terms of money and profit in her business. And she said to me, I want to do it. I want to break down all of my blocks. And so we did a hypnotherapy session, and what we discovered was that the reason she even wanted these big goals was because she was trying to get validation from her parents and her husband's parents in order to make her business grow and succeed so fast. She was only in her second year of coaching. She wanted to make so much money so fast so that her parents would actually take her seriously and consider coaching a actual real legit job. And without making a ton of money, she actually did not feel that anything she did had any meaning or value, and she needed that external validation. So in this case, the hypnotherapy and the coaching was so powerful because once she understood the perspective of her deeper motivation, she realized that she was actually putting all of this unnecessary pressure on herself to hit these goals in such an extremely short timeline that that's not actually what she wanted from her soul. What her soul wanted was for her to have peace and fulfillment and joy as she creates her business and grows and serves her clients powerfully. In fact, she was even writing a book on serving through joy and play and bringing more of that energy into your life. And so naturally, what we're here to teach and help other people with, we're here to master first within ourselves. So if you have some reason that you're stuck or you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to achieve certain goals and you just want to break through it no matter what, sometimes you first have to shift something underneath, because until we shifted Amy's need for external validation, she was actually sabotaging herself. She wouldn't get back to potential clients. She was sick and not feeling very good, and just different things that kept coming up that caused her to sabotage her calls and not even move forward the things in her business. So once we started to clean up some of the beliefs that she had of what a model of success had to look like in the eyes of her parents, she was finally free to grow her business at a pace that actually just felt really good and nourishing and encouraging. And that's when the money started to flow for her again. Now, she didn't make what she made last year in the first quarter, but she realized she didn't even actually want or need that. She didn't even actually want that many clients. It was going to be way too much over. She had so much going on in her life. She was pregnant, about to give birth. She also had a full-time job on top of her coaching business. So it was just so much going on that she realized, I can be happy and fulfilled and successful without this arbitrary pressure to, quadruple my income. So the beauty of that is once you unlock the pressure, the energy can just flow. And that brings me to my final point that I want to make, which is that not any coaching is necessarily going to be good coaching, because somebody can coach you on your goals. But what makes coaching so powerful, in my opinion and experience, both as a coach and a guide for others, and also being on the receiving end, being a coachee, is actually having somebody who can help you align your goals with your soul desires, with what's actually in your heart, rather than this ancient model of success of like trying to prove ourselves according to our culture, our parents, or just other people's opinions. I've seen people work so hard to reach their goals and achieve things that once they get there, they're exhausted. And they don't even have the fulfillment that they thought that they were going to get from achieving the goals. So better just get aligned with something that is truly like calling your soul forward, and it makes accomplishing your goals and your entire path so much easier and way more fun. In order to be fulfilled in life, you have to be led by your soul. And in order to live a purposeful life, it doesn't have to mean your purpose is your job, but it does have to mean that you are expressing from your soul in a way that allows you to live your life and create a life staying true to the core of who you are. Your soul must shine through so that you are expressing your true self. I know it sounds cliche, but it's absolutely true. This is the only thing that every single person will actually find deeply fulfilling. Also, the easy way to create without all the hustle. People think that money and success are going to give them the freedom and the happiness, but the only true liberating thing is to be who you really are. It's the easiest way to move through life and to have the relationships and the love and the success that actually speaks to your soul. Then you'll have limitless energy to make it happen too. So, in summary, if you are looking to work with someone who is only a hypnotherapist, then I recommend that you go with a very specific, clear goal in mind and exactly what you're wanting help with. That way they can get right to the root cause of that. And if you aren't clear on what it is that you are wanting support with, it could be helpful to do some coaching first. Now, if you are looking to work with a coach, they might be able to help you get clarity and strategize. However, they might not be qualified to help you with the most important thing that will ever come up in your business, which is changing your limiting beliefs. So it depends where you're at. If you need help just busting through one specific problem, then a hypnotherapist can help you tremendously. But if you're feeling overwhelmed and there's a lot going on, you're feeling stuck, you feel like an imposter, you're having a hard time expressing yourself or sorting out what to do when, you're noticing money blocks and playing small, it can be really helpful to have somebody that has a spiritual perspective to straighten out and help you get clear on actually what to start with first and what's the biggest thing that's going to help you to be able to make an impact in all the other areas. For the absolute best result, I highly recommend working with somebody who is able to support you on the conscious, subconscious, and superconscious level, meaning the soul level. My name is Saint-Germaine, and I'm a rapid transformational therapist. I've been helping people with coaching and hypnotherapy for almost 10 years. And if you are interested in getting laser clarity on why you're stuck, what's holding you back, and having a big breakthrough to get you to your next level, then come to thelivingnarrative.com to book a call. I look forward to meeting you.